let's go over to a match I think a lot of people want to see. Is PSG Dignitas. This one is interesting, that's for sure. So let's go to fly view. Let's get this started. Obviously, easy win for Dig, right? Everyone's predicting Dig to win. Last week, PSG didn't really show anything. Dignitas, sure, they lost. Sure, but it's like, you know, maybe it's a fluke. We'll start off here. Violent Panda, relatively poor touch here on this clear. He's got time. He knows Farah just front flipped for boost, but he's trying to like hustle up the play. The problem is he's trying to hustle up this play to no one. Literally, none of Dignitas is on the side of the field, so he's really just going to smack it right back to a PSG player. He trying to maybe control it by throwing it a little bit more towards himself, but Chaussette beats him to it. Nice touch by Yukio to get to the wall, but then he just kind of flops on that play. Not the greatest of plays, and it gives up possession. Chaussette, great 50 there over Violent Panda to keep possession here. And then everyone on Dignitas is in the same exact location. So, let's go over this play first. We have some 50s, whatever. Violent Panda should not be going for this ball. Like, sure, people are probably going to blame Yukio for a lot of these double commits, but this is Yukio's ball for sure. Violent Panda was hooking back around, didn't have any momentum. The only thing that could have been good, but Violent Panda wasn't really facing that way, is to hit it back towards where the camera is, over on this side of the field, because there's no one there. But Yukio just clears it out. It's just a hard clear, but the problem is no one is back now because they both jump and they both flip into the ball, so they're both just flying in the air. And Turbo's like, oh, I'll try and deflect this, but he also comes at it a little bit lazy as well. Like right here, like Turbo could have maybe tried to fly at it a little bit earlier, but Fruity's just like, all right, I'll tap it by you guys. And that's just a double commit that forces that goal. So goal number 1 of many in game number 1 here. PSG wins. I believe that was the second kickoff in a row that they won. So I believe they won the first one as well. Farah versus Violent Panda. Yukio just throws it deep into the corner, but Chaussette is there waiting, so this ruins this possession as well. Like Turbo's sitting here waiting to play this ball slow. But Yukio kind of hustles this, and no one's around. And it just turns into a free clear for Chaussette. Yukio just giving that ball up to Turbo, just fine, but they just throw it deep. They are not really doing a lot here. It gives Farah just an opportunity to do whatever he wants. But by Panda, I think he just grabbed both corner boosts, though, so Yukio's left a little empty. Same with Turbo. Good challenge there by Yukio. Chaussette had to stall there for a little bit in the air, but makes the play. And it goes over to Fruity. So this is a good play by Fruity, just knowing, like, all right, I'm trusting Chaussette to make that play. He was watching goal line a little bit, but it was a good clear out by Chaussette to put it in a spot where Dignitas was not. But Violent Panda does get a decent 50-50 there. Violent Panda, so the very uncharacteristic here. Maybe he's worried about Fruity being in the area, but usually he would pass this out to Turbo. Now Turbo's got to hustle to it, but it's too far away from him. Yukio with another clear, but they know that they just have to sit on this line at this point and hope to make the save. But Farah with a quality shot. So the only thing they could have done here maybe is Violent Panda turns up the field a little bit more and tries to block some angles, but I don't think it would have mattered at all. Like this is just an incredibly good shot by Farah, which he had some amazing shots throughout this series. And it was right after I say, normally his shooting's not, like, amazing, I feel like. And then he shows up in this series with super quality shots. Look at that shot. Bar down. Turbo can't do anything. It just goes by Violent Panda. Brilliant shot there by Theta. It's Karma. Watch out, you know. The best female player in Rocket League. Let's go. Another kickoff win for PSG. Nice air dribble by Farah. Oh, Turbo. Turbo. This is all just Turbo. Not the hardest play. Like, obviously, Violent Panda gets beat by Farah, but, you know, that happens from time to time. But Turbo's got to make this play. He pre-jumps pretty early here. He knows that Farah does not have the touch, and he just whiffs on it. So, another goal for PSG. Another good play by Farah. And they finally get a goal back. Set up the Brazil. Finally, the first kickoff they win as well. Just Turbo beats everyone out there. Give me 1 second. Let me put up that we're doing this again. Replay review. Sorry. Just have to re-up the title. Alright. Rocket League. Alright. We're good. Now we can go back. So Turbo gets that goal. The first kickoff they win, they score. That's all they got to do. Just win kickoffs. And they'll be fine. They win a second kickoff. Let's see what they do. Yukio at least gets a 50 with Chaussette. Keeps possession here. Farah clears it to the side, but this will stay Dignitas' possession. Turbo, pretty quality shot there. I like this touch by Chaussette, though, who's always been extremely good on the defensive side. I always never know how to do these cameras. Here we go. We'll go back. So Turbo, pretty quality shot. Well, look at that save by Chaussette. He's trying to throw it to the other side. He throws in a spot where there's no angle for a rebound from Yukio. And Farah's available there, too. So that was all planned on the goal line. Well done by him to not panic on that play. Fruity, just a super hard backboard touch and just beats Yukio out. He tries to beat the ball, Yukio that is, but just way too fast, so can't do it. Keeps possession for PSG. Turbo versus Fruity. Fruity barely beats him out. Now Farah can kind of hang around here. Yukio almost completely whiffs on this play. I think Farah actually hits it into him. Yep, like Farah actually hits it into him. Only Ray! Thank you, buddy. 6 months. Appreciate it, dude. Dig has to power through. Damn straight.
Dig just has to jib.
Has to jib. Appreciate it, man. Welcome back. Turbo 50. Chaussette's going to get the clear. Pretty much a no one right now. It's a little ping-pongy. But Yukio throws this deep as well. And the problem is Von Penda's going back for a boost. Turbo, he's trying to look for some boost somewhere. And there's no boost available at all. So, not much of a play there. Good clear by Farah. Turbo can't even read it. So he hits it directly up, which keeps PSG on possession. So, poor touch there by Turbo. And then Chaussette. We talk about quality shots. This one was another quality shot that I really like to see. Fruity's just throwing it deep. Yukio tries to clear, doesn't get the best piece of it. And just look at this placement, baby. Trying for that top right corner to look like, at least on the right side, and places it extremely well. 4-1 so far. Chaussette beats out Yukio there. Like, Yukio hits it a little too far forward on his first touch, so a little bit easier of a clear for Chaussette. Oh, Turbo, another poor touch here from the midfield. This just turns into a free shot for Farah. That's all Turbo right there. Like, I get it. Von Penda's going for boost, but he doesn't have a ton, to my knowledge. Let's go back. No, he uses a lot to get back, but he obviously could have made a play on the ball, but it's still really poor touch by Turbo to start off that play. And Farah again. It was a good shot placement, by the way, too. Shooting it around the goalie. Oh, boy. Everyone missing on PSG. 2 going for the same boost. It's mayhem, but it doesn't matter. They're out. Fruity with the air dribble. Good save by Yukio. Good back pass, though. That was nice. Von Panda making the save. Now everyone jump. Turbo and Yukio both jump for the same ball. So that's not fantastic. And also, Turbo was already in the air. Like, Yukio should have been able to hear him. Maybe he thought he was a PSG player going for the shot. Maybe that's the only way. But it turns into a quality chance here. Chaussette, a good pass out to Fruity. But Turbo, well done to read that and block it. Fruity's going to beat out Von Panda. Brilliant pass. Turbo and Farah meet. And then finally, Chaussette beats out Yukio. So Yukio just a bad read here as well. He kind of turns upfield just a little bit too much. And another goal. Just a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure by PSG. And now we're at 6. Can we get the Brazil? Oh, Von Panda misses. Luckily. Thank you. Yukio does make the save. Now Turbo should easily clear that. But again, there's no one available for Dig. Because they're all trying to go for these other 50s. So there's no one left available. Now Yukio is just kind of wandering in net. Von Panda tries to get up here, but Fruity just hasn't beat. So Von Panda goes through this boost, but turns upfield instead of turning back to his own back wall, which is what he should probably be doing, because this is just a ball that's going back to PSG. So PSG's obviously going to smack this forward at some rate. But he takes longer to go there, and Yukio's on the goal line, but he starts moving forward here. Not really sure why. Let's go over to Yukio. See exactly what he was thinking here. Goes in the net. But yeah, I don't... Maybe he thought Von Panda had it, but I don't understand the creeping forward. Like, I don't understand the 3 car lengths like out of net, how that's going to help you compared to just being on the goal line. But turns into he can't make a play on the ball. And another goal. Well done by Fruity there. Personally, I had my player of the week watch for this would have been Farah, personally. But some of the other guys wanted Chaussette, so I was like, all right, that's fine. I like Chaussette too. And it, like, literally could have been anyone. But I really like Farah's shot location throughout the series. Here we got a turbo pass out, but no one available once again. Chaussette beating out Yukio, but it didn't really matter. It turns into a ball for Von Panda and the boys, but here's the strange part. He throws it forward. Maybe he realizes how open he has it, I guess. But Yukio, I'm not sure what Yukio was trying to do here. Let's see what he's doing. Yeah, Von Panda just launches it. I don't understand why he doesn't turn off ball cam and just, like, look for Farah. Maybe he knows that Farah's behind him, which he probably should, like, right there. But right here, I would turn off ball cam and just look to my right and try and hunt down Farah. I'm surprised he tries to do anything with that. Plus, he also boosts away from the ball for a while, so it allows Farah to make a play on it. Just didn't seem to make a lot of sense. Because why boost away from the ball if you don't want Farah to hit it? Like, I don't know. Not really sure. Like, it is 7-1, so it's like, who cares? Very true. But, you know, I don't know. Turbo gets the goal. All right, and we're going to call this replay here. 7-2. Move over to game number 2. All right, let's go over to the ball cam. Why is this? Thank you. All right. Game number 2, Aquadome. So Aquadome is weird because you can't actually leave the arena like the other arenas. See how, like, you're kind of like, you can't go past the walls. It's kind of strange. It's a bug in their arena setup, I guess. All right, let's go over to this play. Go back a little bit. Von Panda throws it to the wall, but he can't get back in time. Turbo and Yukio are really, really deep. Safari's got a free air dribble to a pass. Chaussette should have scored that. Probably. But barely missing. Let's go over to the play review. Chaussette on that shot. Just want to see what happened exactly. Yeah, I think he just hustled a little bit too much on the ground. And then lobbed it up. But that should have definitely been a goal. Turbo trying to slow it down here. Can't beat out Fruity, though. Fruity, well done. Good play. Yukio just trying to tap it away from Fruity. But honestly, it's the same result. It's past the middle, but Yukio's able to control it. Well done there. Control that ball, but he just didn't get a good hit on the 50-50 challenge to make it any better. And Turbo going up for that ball. He gets bumped. I want to see what the hell happened here. Because it looked like he was going to miss anyway. Where's Turbo? It's a little strange play. Yeah, he just... Another misread on the back wall from Turbo here. Like, yeah. Complete misread. He would have missed that anyway, but he comes back down on it to at least get some piece of it. While Yukio is being bumped in net, so he's got to chill there. Yukio comes out, but still, Farah beats him to it just because of all those bumps in net. Nice dribble by Turbo. But eventually, Chaussette gets it. Farah, he has really nowhere to go with this ball, so I actually like that he follows through with this ball and at least tries to force a weird challenge. And the best case, like Turbo, just throws it right back to Fruity, so that works out for him. But after that demo, there was no one around. It was only Dignitas players, so it was a good play by Farah to at least be following up his own play. And another good pass by Farah. Good save by Turbo. A desperation save, but good save. And then Fruity is just annoying Von Panda in net here. Let's watch Fruity here. I want to see. Look at this. Look at this. All right, let's go back a little bit. So right here, the shot, the brilliant save by Turbo. Then Fruity gets caught on the post. So he's like, you know what? What's up, VIP? I'm just going to come in and tap you away. Nice play by him. And that just shows confidence in PSG. Like, screw it, man. I'm just going to turn around and go for the bump. Fair the shot. Yukio save. But again, not the greatest of touches here. And also, it probably hurts that there is no Dignitas player on the side, except for Turbo with that boost. So Fruity's able to make a play happen. He gets a little lucky on that 50, but again, PSG just keep possession. Whew, excuse me. Turbo with the dribble. Brilliant save by Chaussette. Some desperation saves coming out. Von Panda could not get the power on this either. He had to kind of hook around it. He could have got a little bit more on it probably, but it was a difficult try. Just the far clear for PSG to regroup and grab some boost. Von Panda passing Yukio. So that's what you want to see from Dig. Like when PSG gives them space, you want to see them make these passing plays back and forth. He makes Fruity come up. So that's good. That's a good sign. But unfortunately, after Yukio makes the play, there's no one else available. Like Turbo was kind of deep. Good clear here by VIP. Yukio, great deflection and the shot, and it's in. So we'll go back a little bit. Like, Chaussette gets the clear, and Fruity's already upfield. Trying for that deflection, and it was just a bad play because he couldn't reach it. Chaussette is still upfield because of that, and that just makes Farah alone by himself, and Yukio a great shot there by him. Let's go over to Yukio's point of view. Alright, not much to it, but brilliant shot by him. That's what you want to see from Dig, but that's like the only positive we saw from Dig in this series, maybe. Good pass here. Oh, Fruity should have got something on this ball. Yeah, he just kind of whiffs. Whatever. It happens. It keeps everyone in Dig in check, but Yukio trying to make some plays out. He does get it out, so well done by him. We'll give Dignitas some possession here. But Turbo, not the greatest of passes here. He just kind of throws it off the wall. But again, their third man on Dignitas has been so deep throughout the series. We saw this earlier with Turbo. Now Violent Panda is the same case. Maybe they're not trusting in the rotations of the team. Of Yukio, maybe. Who knows? But like Violent Panda's really far back. Like, or Violent Panda just didn't have the boost, you know, at the time. And went for a boost grab. It's always possible. But it seemed like there was plenty of time to be moving up a little bit more. Chaussette, controlling the clear. Again, there's like no one available, but I think Dig is just trying to wait for this, most likely, after grabbing their boost. Panda pitches it up. Farah and Yukio both whiff. It's hard when it's coming off the ceiling and you jump early, but Yukio's trying to be available for this pass, but Turbo just couldn't get a piece of it. A good piece of it, at least. Good bump there by Violent Panda on Chaussette, but again, like it's not going to result in too much because Yukio just kind of lobs into the corner, which means it's just going to go across the goal line, and no one's going to be available for that pass. Again, he throws it a little too far forward, I thought at least, onto net, but this one actually works out a little better. So I thought it was actually more of an angle, but it hits off the backboard more out to Turbo. But Chaussette makes the save, but this should have been a goal from Turbo. Let me go over to Turbo too. It looked like he had a pretty easy shot. Yeah, he just hit it too far down instead of, you know, in the net. So he gave that extra little second for Chaussette to get back. Excuse me. Turbo to Von Panda, that's what you want to see. So they keep some possession here. Into a Yukio shot, but Yukio kind of beans this one. This should have been better. Yeah, he just got a really poor read on it. So, poor shot. But those are the type of plays that you want to see from Dig. Just normally with a finish at the end. Big clear by Turbo. So this was probably the best game that Dig played in this series. Maybe the best game of the day for Dig. Just some unfortunate shots. Just didn't go in for. Got to capitalize on the chances they have, you know. Another 50 with Farah. Look at this. Just 50s across the board. Yukio with the shot. Farah, brilliant save here. Farah was not expecting the shot. He also turns upfield. Like, that's dangerous by Farah, but it worked out. Panda trying to get the pass to the middle. It's pretty difficult. Or shot, even. Turbo retreats. And now, like, Dig's playing okay here at this point. They're holding possession. A decent amount. Not getting a goal yet, but they're still looking okay. Another big save there by Fruity. It was a good pass from Yukio to VIP. So, like, Dig was definitely, like, they should have won this game, probably. Now, Fruity at 0 seconds. Can he do it? Nope. He misses the flick. That's all she wrote there. I think this was a short overtime, right? Can't remember. Yukio trying for some style, but Farah's already there. Doesn't really matter. Trying to go off that backboard. Keeps possession, though. Surprised Von Panda wasn't over on this side of the field. I guess he knew Yukio would be available. I guess he grabbed that mid boost, maybe. So Yukio off the backboard. But again, like, Farah's there to defend it. Like, that play I much would have preferred, like, here. Right when Yukio's about to hit this. Like, look at this. Chaussette and Fruity are both on top of him. There's no sign of Farah. So if he does an infield pass here, they're looking so much better, and Von Penna's got all the space in the world to do what he wants. But instead, he goes off the backboard, just gives Farah more time. He's able to get that clear. Nice control here by Turbo. Up the wall, but he loses it right there at the end. That little pinch. Worked out, though. Ooh, this was close. Let's just watch what exactly happened here. Oh, Turbo tries to score. He just shoots it a little early. And then Yukio's there as well. But he just takes out Chaussette. Back to our wall. Our favorite wall. Yukio's super late to that ball, but he at least gets a piece. Fruity versus Turbo. Turbo wins it out. Yukio should be here. There he is. And again, PSG making some desperation saves here. For sure. Yukio off the backboard. Doesn't have any boost left. I remember that play where he had 0 boost on that. Not the greatest touch here by Farah. Like, I'm not a huge fan of this play. Like, Chaussette's upfield, but Chaussette's not available for anything. So he should take it to the wall by himself, but he doesn't do anything with it. Just gives it to Turbo, who tries to pass to Yukio here, which is a good idea, but Yukio is, like, circling back into net a little bit too much, maybe. It's hard to tell who's at fault there more, but it doesn't work either way. And then just chaos. Just absolute chaos here. So, the missed pass there. Farah with the 1 demo, Chaussette with the 150. Fruity wins out that. Then Chaussette just skyrockets Von Panda out of the play here. See ya. I don't know if it would have mattered. And Fruity blocks Yukio. So a lot of bumps, a lot of blocks, and PSG kind of steal game 2. Not going to lie. A little bit of a stolen game there from PSG. But well done at the end. Alright. Let's go over the ball. Go do fly cam. Game number 3. Turbo didn't get much on that. It's going to make everyone retreat back, but should be a pretty hard clear for Yukio or pass. And he goes for the pass, but Chaussette, man, just coming up and reading them. Like, I think PSG was doing a good job of trying to cancel out some of the passes from Dig as well. Fruity should have scored that. Turbo with a miserable clear here. Awful clear. Fruity should have scored, but I think Chaussette cleans it up anyway. Yes, he does. So this is just Turbo. This is just a pretty free. I would say pretty free. But he flips and gets like no power on it. And there we go. Fruity should have scored, but Chaussette cleans it up, and PSG again up 1. That's what you want to see right after an overtime win. Turbo didn't have anything there. He's just hoping for a 50. Yukio gets the ball out. But again, it's not going to do much, you know, until that. Von Panda with the big clear. Tries for a demo. Doesn't work out. Von Panda a little bit too hard of a first touch, I feel like, here. Like, Fruity's already there to meet him. giving him no space at all. And then Fruity going for a little bit of a bump on Yukio. Good pass out. Just clear. Like, Turbo's got to hit that a little bit higher, maybe, if possible. It's kind of hard to see if he could have. But it's still okay. It's still decent. Again, Yukio to Turbo. Turbo's like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm alright. I don't think he has any boost, or not a lot, at least. Turbo with the pre-jump there. He does make the save, but he does go up super early here. Which, again, this is the third time on the goal line, at least, where he makes a pretty bad play. So let's see it again. Yeah, he pre-jumps this pretty hard. And it turns into almost a goal. Not a goal. Ferrer should have scored, but did not. But Turbo's had some struggles on the goal line for sure. When he's trying to read off the backboard. This is a good ball out by Yukio. All the space in the world for Dig to work with. And Ryan Panda kind of wastes this opportunity. He throws it directly on net. And obviously there's going to be someone there. He could have had Yukio for the pass. And Yukio was presented himself to Ryan Panda. He's like, hey man, I'm right here. I'm right in the mid. But he doesn't get the pass. Turns into a clear. And that's just not something you expect from Ryan Panda. You expect him to always hit that pass. But didn't happen. A lot of big boom clears by PSG this whole series. Doing a really good job on those walls. Panda, good play, but nothing again. There's always someone else there. I feel like we haven't heard the name Fruity a lot this game. Right there. Good follow-up on the back wall clear. Like, he kind of messes up by putting it midfield, but as long as you get right behind the ball, you're okay. Just force a 50-50. What's up, Ben Chief? How you doing, man? Okay, Turbo. Just kind of pass down to VIP, sort of. But they can't get any power out of it. But right here's where Yukio's got to try to do something. But again, Ferrer on that back wall. He immediately goes to that back wall because he knows everyone's in net. So he leaves the net and gets that back wall really, really quickly. Ferrer, some good back wall defense this series. Turbo with a weak shot. Allows PSG to clear. Allows them time to get some boost. And now Fruity. Here we go. Once again, don't give Dig time to clear it. Just challenge, challenge, challenge. And Chaussette dunks on Turbo. Like, Turbo takes a long time to go for this ball. Let's go over to Turbo. See what happened here. And just kind of waits it out for a little bit too long. Maybe he thought no one was going for this ball. But Chaussette off the wall. Maybe he was surprised Chaussette came off the wall for it. But great dunk there by Chaussette. Now they're up 2-0. It's a big series for PSG too, because we were all like, we really didn't see anything from them versus Vitality. And like, if they don't show up again against Dig, like, sure, it's two tough matchups, sort of. But they got to beat, you know, some of these teams, right? So, but this series right here, like how well they played, really showed that. For me right now, they would probably be. I'd probably put them 4th best in Europe. I'd probably have them ahead of the Bricks and behind Barcelona. That's probably where I put them. So, it was a good series for sure. See if they can repeat it, though. Chaussette, kind of a wasted dribble here. He has time. He has to beat Turbo, so that's probably why he has to throw it that way, but didn't really get a good flick on it or anything, so it was low. Oh, Bob had a super hard pre-jump there, but he makes the save. Turbo gets one dribble. Can he get the pass? Nothing really happening there. Again, patient play by Ferrer there. And again, playing that wall game. Ferrer did really, really good job this series on the walls. Ball's mid, double commit between VIP and Turbo, but they get it out far enough where it doesn't matter. I feel like defensive defensive double commits are going to happen once in a while. But as long as like the hit is actually quality enough, it doesn't really matter usually. Like, sure, you waste a little bit extra boost, but at the end of the day, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. Alright, let's go back here a little bit. So Yukio is trying to like cheat up here a bit. So after that, he's trying to cheat up. He's expecting a win somewhere. Like anywhere here, which I think on the first one, okay, like I get it. On that 50 with Violent Panda. But Turbo was in no place to actually hit this well. And Yukio is still creeping forward. And sure, it's 2-0. So he's trying to make a play. But it just leaves it kind of wide open. But Yukio does make the save, but it turns into a pretty good possession here. And it turns into a shot by Farah. And again, Farah shot location, baby. All day, every day. Look at him go. So it's all because Yukio was trying to cheat up maybe a little too hard. That forces that, and brilliant shot there. Well done by Farah. 3-0. Nice pass here by Farah. Off the wall out to Chaussette. That was beautiful. Chaussette couldn't do a ton with it. He tried, but he was trying to pass that to Fruity, I think, at some point. Just didn't really work out. Turbo gets one back here. Yukio, good pass. And Chaussette just gets beat by Turbo, and then Yukio tries for the demo on Farah. Didn't matter, though. It's a good shot, though. And then on this kickoff, we were like, uh-oh, PSG, don't blow this series, man. Because there was a couple chances here. Turbo to Yukio, good pass. Not the hardest shot, but they still had a chance here. But right there, that's when we knew it. It was all but over. And PSG walk away with the win. The 3-0 sweep on Dignitas. In this game, Dignitas had a decent amount of shots. I still feel like PSG played better for the most part in this game, but it was more about the Aquadome game, I think, where they desperately needed to win Dignitas. I feel like PSG kind of stole that game a little bit. And Dig didn't play miserably in this game. It was mostly that first game, so it could have went the other way in this series, but PSG, huge 3-0. And we'll move on to the next series. So thank you, YouTube, for watching that one.